how do I deal with rumors and Hey guys, it's Sissy and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're a longtime subscriber. Today I kind of wanted to make a video about what it's like being like an influencer or like a TikToker, that kind of thing, because I know I get a lot of questions on the day-to-day basis about what that's like, how it's affected friendships and just my personal life and everything like that. So I thought it would be really cool to come back to YouTube, because I know I haven't posted in a while, sorry about that, and just talk about that and answer some of your guys' questions. So let's just get on into it. Okay, so the first question I'm going to be answering is one that I probably get the most, and that is, how do you deal with all the hate? Now I feel, oh hey, there's a shoe right there. Anyways, I feel like most of us have gone through some sort of hate or bullying in all of our lives, no matter if it's cyberbullying or at school or an activity or whatever, it doesn't matter what. All of us have gone through some sort of bullying, and for me, at first it was really hard to deal with it. I feel like at first, when it first started happening, I'd never experienced this kind of hate. Like, it was massive, it was tons. It wasn't just like a couple comments, but as I kept continuing to grow, I didn't realize how much hate can come to a person almost. I'm still super new to social media, you know, it's never been my main thing. Acting has always been my main thing, and so kind of when I blew up really quickly and all the hate came super duper fast, to the point where people were telling me that they wished I was dead, it was really difficult, because a lot of people were also telling me that, you know, hate will come. The more you grow, the more hate you're gonna get. And I know that now, but when it was first happening, it was all happening so quickly, like the blink of an eye. I had no idea how to deal with it, and I was really naive to all of it, almost to the point where I would reply to some of it, or like, you know, things that I just shouldn't have. And I posted a lot of videos of me crying, which, guys, if I could give you a word of advice, please don't do that. Please don't post videos of you crying, because I did a lot, and it's definitely come back to bite me. People on the internet don't really care if you're sensitive, and if you do show you know you're upset about something, they just get really mad for some reason. So just don't do that. And I've learned that now, and now I know I cannot post a video of me crying unless it's a point of view, and even then it's still pretty hesitant about that, because I don't want to, like, I'm at the point where, like, I don't want to even give anyone the opportunity to hate on me. I just have to be a lot more careful now about what I post, since the hate has started coming on. And now though, I feel like I'm a lot better at it. I'm a lot better at it. I've finally started listening to my team and my mom and my friends about not replying to it, and you know, of course it still gets to me. And the hardest part probably for me is when it's other influencers, because it's one thing when there are hundreds of thousands of people hating on you that you don't know, and then there's a difference when it's that, and then also someone who you do know, or you kind of know of, or you looked up to, that adds their input on the situation, even though it has nothing to do with them, and they have a whole other audience, and now they have their audience disliking you as well, even though you've never met them in your entire life and you literally know nothing about them. But you know, that's what really frustrates me more too. I feel like every single influencer at some point in their life is going to go through some sort of hate, and we should all be there to back each other up, especially if it's not something that is extremely offensive, like being racist or homophobic or any of that. Yeah, it's been hard, especially being so young too. All of it's just been kind of crazy, and I feel like I'm a lot better about it now. But there are some other things that have come along that I'm always struggling. I'm just a kid, and I'm trying my best, and I'm just gonna keep continuing to do that. If that made any sense. I feel like that didn't make any sense, so fingers crossed it did. The next question is, how did it happen? So I'm going to talk about my first viral video and all of that. Basically, my videos were shadow banned for the longest time. Like, I wasn't getting on the For You page, nothing was happening, and I was really frustrated because TikTok was like blowing up. Like, it was a super big deal to be a TikToker, and I really wanted to like join that community. I was just on Instagram, so I didn't really have any idea what that world was like. So I started posting and nothing was happening, and then I started actually taking it seriously, and my videos started getting on the For You page, doing kind of well, maybe 10,000 views, 15,000 views. Then all of a sudden I posted this video with my friend Madeline Dees, who, boom, photo, is one of my best friends from home. I love her to death. She's amazing. This is the video that we posted. If you really want to feel them, let me grab my dad now. Ooh, ew, dude, what the... It did fine at first, you know, it got like 100k views, and I was so shocked. I was like, that's crazy. And then overnight I woke up and that video was at 2 million views, and I was like, holy crap, this video has gone insane. Throughout the day and the next couple of days, the video went all the way up to like 6 million, I think. I think it had something like 6.2 million or something like that, maybe even more. But it is like that was my first ever viral video, and it was insane. I probably gained about like 70-80K from that video, which was super cool. And I finally felt like I was a TikToker, starting to actually do that. You know, my first ever viral video was pretty awesome. And yeah, that was my first ever like super viral video, and that's kind of what blew me up and put me on the map, I guess, and started like helping me make connections with other TikTokers and becoming friends with them as well. Someone just asked, do you plan on going to college still? So I know this is like a super big topic for like influencers and stuff, and for a really big time I know a lot of YouTubers were dropping out, and now like everyone thinks that like TikTokers don't go to school. And since Corona, I know a lot of us don't go to school anymore, and all are doing online school. But I've been doing online school for 2 years because I was doing this this musical that was 8 times a week, and so I had to take online school because I wouldn't be able to work my show schedule and my school schedule together. So I switched to online school, and I do plan on going to college. I do want to. I think that's something that I want to have so I can further my education, because if my acting doesn't work out, because I like that's what I want to do, but you know, it's not a guaranteed career. I would always want to have an education to back me up so I could do something else with my life. Someone asked me, how do I deal with rumors? And if anybody knows about that, I probably would. I've had a lot of rumors spread about me that haven't been true, and honestly, for me, at first, all I wanted to do was reply to all of them. All I wanted to do was reply and clear it up and say, no, this, no, that, that didn't happen, this didn't happen. I like, you know, I just wanted to let people know that what they were doing was wrong and that they shouldn't. But I finally realized that I can't control what people are going to say about me on the internet, whether it's true or not. And unless it's something that is so awful, I don't need to speak on it, because at the end of the day, me speaking on it just gives people more attention, and that's not something I would want to do anyways if they are spreading negativity in the first place. I feel like my friends and family know the real me and know the truth behind some of these rumors, and as long as they don't believe them and they know the real me, then I'm fine. Someone asked tips on getting started. So my tips for getting started, what I would say, there are some like little like guidelines for TikTok, at least for my content that does well. So I would say videos that make you watch till the end. So the watch time is important. You want people to watch your videos so that I get pushed to more For You pages. And also, if there's something that has to be shared, the more times it gets shared and commented, and like the amount of time it's watched, will help you get on the For You page more, because everybody's video gets on the For You page. It just depends if it keeps getting put on more For You pages of different people. So do a video that is daring and something like calling your crush. I've done a bunch of those.
And I think that I have like feelings for you.
And I was like wondering if you wanted to go out sometime.
I really like you.
Calling your crush and asking them out or something like that, something like really bold. Some people get lucky, you know, just like dance videos just blow up like crazy, and boom, that works too. So tips on videos like that: make sure you have good lighting, you're in like a cute outfit, things like that, that you know, you've got the dance moves down, facial expressions, all of that stuff that keeps a video engaging. Or you know, if it comes down to it, really just say, oh, I didn't know what audio it was, and just post it, because those are always funny, and I do those all the time just as a joke, and everyone knows they're a joke. And so that also is like something kind of funny, because everyone's like, duh, they knew, like, come on. And so it'll get more comments and things like that too. But also, once you do like start getting a couple of videos that start to do well, and you find your like thing, keep using that until you're at like a level where you can branch out to like different content. Because like for me, when I started, my videos that always did well were like little dance videos, so I just kept doing more dance videos until like they really like weren't really pushing anymore. So I tried something new, and from there I started making these letter C videos. I'll show. You don't like me while you all up in my mansion. Hey, I don't want your man. You are a fan. I started doing those because my back is really flexible, and those kind of blew up, so some people knew me as the C girl. And then after that, boom, goodbye, sync videos happened. And that was another thing that people like associated me with or something like that. And now I just like, I like making a lot of different videos. I really like doing like little mini movies, so like lots of point of views that take like a long time to edit and things like that, because I feel like they're really interesting. And especially now with all the corona stuff going on, there's so many videos being posted that when people come across something interesting that's like a little movie but it's only up to like a minute or less, they watch it and they really enjoy it. And I know I look forward to seeing those kinds of things on my For You page, so definitely things like that too. Next person asked, how has social media affected your friendships? So I think that's a really awesome question. And I feel like there are like a couple friends that I have from my hometown, because I'm from Virginia, that have been with me for the longest time. Like, have been with me through everything from when I was like 8 years old, being a gymnast and doing musical theater and wanting to be on Broadway, and that's all I wanted to do, to now being an influencer and still an actress and all the things that I want to do with my life now. And it's really awesome. I feel like all friends have fights and all of that, but I never have to worry about them switching up or, posting something about me or talking bad about me to anyone or anything like that. Like, I'm so thankful, like so incredibly thankful. You guys have no idea how lucky and grateful like I am for these friends that I know will like be by my side no matter what. And I'm super sad that I can't see them right now because of quarantine. But just a reminder, guys, I hope everyone is staying home and safe, and lots of masks and gloves if you're going to the grocery store and things like that. So I can't see them right now because of quarantine, but once it's over, I can't wait to just give them all a big hug, all of their support through everything that's happened to me. Even when it's like not in my hometown, it's not really popular to be friends with me or like me, and they always have stuck up for me, which I really appreciate. And yeah, they're amazing. And I met a couple of my best friends too from TikTok. I wouldn't have been able to meet them without TikTok, which is so incredible. Miles Despair, Andrew Garcia, Peyton Jordan, those are my TikTok besties. And then my best friends from home, I'm gonna list them off real quick. We got Maddie, we got Evelyn, we got Keiko, we got Laura, we got Jaya, we got Alexander and Madeline Dees and Ava, and we got Logan. Those are like my besties, bro. So it's really awesome knowing that I have such a great support system, because things do get really difficult sometimes with the hate and stuff. I'm still a kid and I'm still learning and growing, but it's really awesome having them by my side. This is probably going to be my last question, but it's also kind of my favorite, and that is, how has my life changed due to social media and influencing and all of that? When I first started, I wanted to be friends with everyone and anyone that I possibly could be. I'm still like that. I still love making friends. I love having a big group of friends. But I feel like things have definitely changed from then and now. Now I feel like I'm not as lenient with who I'm friends with, just because when I'm friends with someone, and I feel like a lot of my other friends who do this too feel the same way, that there is a level of trust that you have to establish with a person, I feel like, before you like fully let them in. I said it a little bit earlier about how it's a lot harder to get hate from other influencers than people on the internet. Both of them still hurt, but it's just like a different thing. And I think that's been kind of hard to, like, just seeing all the people that I've like lost through social media because they thought that it would be easier to gain a couple followers from a possibly lifelong friend. And I feel like I'm never gonna be like that. Like, I don't care if you have 0 followers or 40 million. I don't care in the slightest. That's never been an issue for me. I've never ever felt like I need to be friends with someone based on the following they have. And you can talk to literally any of my friends about this ever. I've always wanted to see all of my friends grow and have an opportunity to just keep getting bigger. And so I love collabing with people and I love making videos with them. And I just love doing that. Like, being at events and stuff like that and people asking to make videos has always been so much fun. And I hope people know that they never have to worry about like making videos, asking to make videos, because I love it and it's so much fun for me. I'm still learning. I'm always learning. The majority of the people on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff that are influencing are kids, I feel like. And so I hope people know that we're literally, like, I feel like a lot of people, especially from my hometown, feel like I'm not real. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a real person, but I definitely am. I don't think I'm famous. I don't think anything like that. You know what I mean? There are definitely creators that I look up to and I'm like, wow, they're so famous. But like, not like, I don't feel like that. And I feel like some people do, and they feel like people act differently when they do get followers. And for me, I feel like people change in general as a person. Every year you're changing and growing, and always learning. And so yeah, people change, of course, but I don't think, at least for me, the amount of followers that I have to my name has anything to do with who I am as a person. I think it definitely has made me more cautious in situations I put myself in, but other than that, it's definitely not changed me, I don't think. I think that I'm still me, I'm still Sissy Sheridan, and I just, I'm going through everything else that all of you are going through, just kind of blasted on the internet. So when you see someone make a mistake too, I hope you guys know that, they're still kids and everyone's gonna wind up making mistakes, and it's a lot, all of it's been kind of crazy for a lot of us. It just kind of happens super fast overnight or over a couple of days. People just blow up, and you know you do have to like kind of be more careful about what you do when you blow up. Not necessarily change, but just be more careful. And I think that's something we can all learn from, you know what I mean? Especially think before we say, think before we reply, and just be growing up a little faster, being a little more mature about certain situations, because I feel like those who don't, it's wound up biting them in the butt for not being mature about situations, because we are still kids and kids do argue, but now when they have a platform to publicly like be mean to someone, I feel like sometimes they use that for the wrong reasons. And I used to like reply to stuff, when people were not nice to me, or when friends that I used to have weren't nice to me, but I've learned not to, because at the end of the day what they want is attention. And if you reply and you give them that next TikTok group post, like that's exactly what they want. And you just have to make sure you protect yourself and stay true to yourself throughout an experience like this. And as long as you do and surround yourself with a good group of people, you will be fine. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, tap that bell so you know whenever I post, and comment down below all of your TikTok ads, because I want to go in and like some of your posts and just see how you guys are doing. And I will see you hopefully in the next video. Bye!